Settle in and let the shadows of the past gather around you. We're going back to 1587. 115 souls, men, women, and children, simply vanished. They left behind their tools, their weapons, and one single chilling word carved onto a wooden post. Where did they go? No one knows. Tonight, we'll explore the unsettling truth and the quiet theories of the lost colony of Roanoke. Close your eyes and listen closely to the whispers of history. The story begins not with a mystery, but with ambition. It starts with Sir Walter Raleigh's grand dream of an English foothold in the New World. In 1587, Governor John White brought a group of colonists to establish the city of Raleigh on Roanoke Island. This wasn't just a temporary outpost. It was meant to be a permanent home, a new beginning. Just days after their arrival, the first English child was born in the Americas, Virginia Dare. It was a hopeful start, a symbol of a bright future. But that hope would soon be shrouded in deep, impenetrable darkness. The colony was new, and the land was unfamiliar. They needed supplies to survive the coming winter. Governor White made the fateful decision to return to England, promising a swift return with everything they would need. He left behind his daughter, his newborn granddaughter, and 100 other souls, expecting to see them again in a matter of months. But fate had other plans. White's return was delayed for 3 long, agonizing years. It wasn't by choice. England was at war with Spain, and every available ship was conscripted to fight the Spanish Armada. 3 years of silence passed, 3 years of waiting. Imagine the settlers on that distant shore, watching the horizon, every sunrise bringing a new wave of uncertainty, every sunset a fresh pang of despair. When Governor White finally managed to sail back to Roanoke in August of 1590, on his granddaughter's 3rd birthday, he found the settlement silent, eerily quiet. The houses had been taken down, but not in a hurry, not destroyed in a panic. They were dismantled systematically, carefully. There were no signs of a struggle, no evidence of a battle. Most unnervingly, there were no bodies. Not a single soul remained. But there were 2 clues left behind. The letters CRO were carved into a nearby tree, and on the post of the fort's palisade, the full word was etched, Croatoan. What happened to them? This question has haunted historians and archaeologists for centuries. The first and most widely accepted theory is assimilation. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island and the friendly Native American tribe that lived there. Before he left, White had told the colonists that if they had to move, they should carve their destination into a post. If they were in distress, they should add a cross. There was no cross. This suggests the settlers, perhaps facing starvation or the onset of winter, simply packed up and went to live with the Croatoan people, blending into their society and becoming part of their history. Then there's the second theory, an attack. Could a less friendly tribe have seen the colonists as invaders and wiped them out? Or perhaps the Spanish, who saw the English as rivals, sailed up from Florida and destroyed the settlement. It's possible, but the lack of bodies, graves, or any evidence of a battle makes this theory difficult to prove. And why would they leave the cryptic clues pointing to Croatoan? It doesn't quite add up. A third theory suggests a slower, more tragic end, the slow death. Perhaps disease swept through the colony, or famine took its toll. Maybe a devastating hurricane, common in that region, destroyed their food supplies and their hope. In this scenario, the survivors might have broken up into smaller groups, wandering into the vast, unforgiving wilderness, one by one succumbing to the elements until none were left. This would explain the lack of a single grave site, as they would have been scattered across the landscape. The mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke endures. Decades of searching have yielded countless artifacts and tantalizing clues, but never a definitive answer. The colonists walked out of the pages of history and straight into American legend. Their story is an eternal warning, a reminder that even the most ambitious plans can be swallowed whole by a new, untamed world. The whispers of the past often provide comfort and answers, but sometimes they only pose a quiet, unanswerable question. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. We hope you found the story both intriguing and relaxing. If you'd like to hear more forgotten tales from history, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Until next time, sleep well.